Good morning, Ms. Andrews. Can you read your chat, please?
Good morning, Miss Wilson.
Good morning, Mr. Reed. How are you?
I'm good. Mr. Fikens won't be here today. I see Attorney Griffin.
Oh yeah, I'm here. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, Miss.
Good morning. So you're Mr. Fikens today? Okay.
Yep. I'm serving, and I'm serving for him today.
Good. Good to see you, hear you.
Good morning, Mr. Griffin.
Good morning, Miss Wilson. And so with today, we don't have traffic, so it's just special. Look,
I didn't see any traffic on the docket, but that doesn't mean there won't be some walk-ins or someone.
Do I need to take it off?
Take it. Okay, as of now, I'm just waiting on to receive the docket, and then go from there.
Good morning, Mr. Yancey.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Do we have any intakes this morning?
I don't believe we do today.
Okay, good enough. Thank you.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody on the screen.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I'm serving today as your presiding judge. Good morning to each of you. This is our specialty court. Good to see you this morning, Attorney Reed and Attorney Griffin. Glad you both are with us. We are going to start off this morning a little bit different. We have a graduation on this morning. And we're going to start with our graduation, and then I have several promotions. I'm going to ask everyone to please turn on your cameras because I'd like to get those done before I have to take a quick recess. And so if you could get your camera on so we make sure we don't miss you. Mr. Reed and Mr. Griffin, please place your appearance on the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Vet Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, and good morning again.
Good morning, and your motion is granted. Attorney Griffin?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Good morning all to the court staff. Herman Griffin, P 77169. Today standing for Attorney Fikens on behalf of Specialty Court. Your Honor, with your permission, I would like to join in Attorney Reed's motion and request that my appearance be for all the clients for today.
Thank you, Attorney Griffin. Good morning, and your motion is granted. All right, I am going to get started with a graduation, and case managers, as you present your people on this morning, please place your appearance on the record. I saw Ms. Rich is on. Ms. Rich, we are starting with you on today. Today is your day. I have case number 05-23430. Ms. Rich, state your full name.
Joyce Rich.
All right, Ms. Rich, this is it for you. Good morning. Good morning. Are
Good
you
morning.
ready?
I am.
All right, let's do it. Let me make sure my audio is not on. All right. All right, wonderful. Let's do it. Mr. Griffin, tell us why you are recommending completion for Ms. Rich on today.
Okay, Your Honor, this is Joyce Rich. Ms. Rich signed her contract with us on August of 9, 2021. She had a 12-month contract. Since Ms. Rich has been in the program, she has completed all conditions of the drug treatment court, community service, testing minimum 2 times per week, outpatient treatment. She continues to send aftercare services at Lake Ridge Village, so she will continue that after her graduation if she needs. She also came into the program, Your Honor. She got her license back, so she has a valid driver's license. She also has a new job, got a promotion from work. So I think this program has been very beneficial to Ms. Rich. Ms. Rich has been a pleasure to work with. Didn't have any problems with her. Her case was an older case that she had left and came back and finished up. So very proud of her. And I think she did a great job. And I just wish her continued success, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Miss Matt, good morning to you and Officer Lott in the courtroom. I do need you to run Miss Rich for me. Let's make sure she's all set. All right.
It's all set. I ran Miss Rich. She is all good.
Wonderful. All right. Miss Rich, what did you learn through this process?
I learned that you have to be strong-willed, determined, and just take things day by day. And you don't put the cart in front of the horse, because that's when you trip up and fall. And you have to keep stay on your path to finish your end goal.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Rich, it has been a pleasure to work with you. You've always had a good attitude. I know you were in the program before with another judge and you left and then you came back, but you came back with a good attitude. You rolled up your sleeves, you committed to doing the work, and you have done that. And so I need everyone in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Miss Rich on her completion of our specialty court on today. Congratulations, Ms. Rich. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right,
I
Mr.
appreciate
Reed.
you all.
Mr. Reed, she has an OWI charge, OWVI. It was amended to that. It's not a dismissible offense, but I'll entertain your motion at this time.
Thank you, Judge. I am going to make a motion, Judge. Before I do that, I want to congratulate you, Ms. Rich. Job well done. I talked to you during the intake process. You said you could do the program. You did do the program. You got your driver's license back. Congratulations. We're proud of you. Long life. Be safe. Keep up the good work. Judge, I'll make the motion now. As the court indicated, this is a drinking and driving case. It cannot be dismissed, but it can be closed with improvement. And I'm making the motion that the following case, and let me get these case numbers right, 0523430 be closed with improvement. Congratulations again, Miss Rich. Keep up the good work. Long life. Be safe. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. Ms. Rich, you know that we don't throw you away. You are forever connected to us. If you ever need us, you ever need guidance, assistance, direction, or just to let us know that you're doing well, please, by all means, check in with us, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. You
Thank
are
you.
excused, Ms. Rich. Take care.
Thank you. You
All
too.
right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I have the following individuals that will be promoted on today. I have been promoted to phase 3. I have Demario Brown, and that is case number 21S00466FD. I also have Gary Dorsey, case number 210-453-6501. Mr. Brown, state your full name for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Demario Brown.
All right, good morning to you. And then, Mr. Dorsey, state your full name for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gary Dorsey.
All right, both of you have been recommended by Mr. Yancey or Griffin. Who did the recommendation?
One of each, Your Honor. One is mine and one is Demario Brown is Mr. Yancey's. Mr. Dorsey is mine.
All right, very good. We are going to start off with Mr. Brown. So, Mr. Yancey, tell us why you have recommended Mr. Brown for promotion.
Yes, Your Honor. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court, Your Honor. Mr. Brown, he's been with us since February 10th of this year. And he continues with his treatment as directed. Has an excellent attendance record in treatment. Your Honor, he has an excellent record regarding his screenings. He has never missed a screen. He has never had a positive screen. He and I have had bi-weekly phone conferences, Your Honor. He has paid all his fines and costs off early. And Your Honor, this past August, he completed the ARMS program.
Wonderful. In person?
In person, Your Honor.
Wonderful. All right.
So
Very
he's pretty much ahead of his 5-phase program. He's really doing excellent, Your Honor. He definitely deserves, and has all the time with us. He's been in sobriety and months before that, before even entering our program. So he's really been doing an excellent job, Your Honor. We believe he's really deserving of a phase increase at this time.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Brown, what did you think of the sobriety weekend at ARMS?
If I would have did that years ago, I probably wouldn't be in this program. So,
Wow.
no,
Wow.
it was very eye-opening, and it was, it was people. The youngest person there was probably 19. The oldest person there was probably 65. And it was very interesting to hear everyone's story from all walks of life. So I enjoyed it. I participated. I made the best out of the situation. It probably was the first time in 10, 12 years, besides, being arrested overnight, that I went without my cell phone for 12 hours. So I went without my cell phone for 2 days. It was very tough. But, long story short, I think it was very eye-opening. It was good to work and doing the ropes program out in the woods. So that was very interesting and challenging. But more than anything, the biggest thing I took away is understanding that everyone's different. Everyone deals with different issues differently, but most importantly, most people have the same goal, it's just to be happy.
Yes, yes, very good. I'm glad you went. I'm glad you kept an open mind. They will do an evaluation.
One thing I did not like, I haven't
What
slept in a bunk bed in 20 years.
Yes, I
So-
understand it. I
so, yeah.
understand it. It can be very humbling, right?
Absolutely, and it very much was, so Your Honor.
Yes, very good. I'm so glad that you went. I'm excited for you for your promotion on today. Listen, continue to work hard. You won't see us as much, but you're stabilized. I know you have what it takes to continue to work this program. And just know that if you need us in between your visits or what have you, you have your case manager. You can dial into the court. You can drop into the court. That's for you and Mr. Dorsey. And so congratulations to you on today, Mr. Brown. Come on, everybody. Let's celebrate Mr. Brown. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. All right. What's next for Mr. Brown, Mr. Yancey?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Brown, he'll have a face-to-face with me on October 6th at 10:35.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Brown?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. I want you to enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
Thank you.
All right,
Likewise.
very
Yep.
good. Thank
Thank you, Your
you.
Honor.
All right, Mr. Griffin. Tell us why you are recommending the promotion of Mr. Dorsey. Good morning, Mr. Dorsey. Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
There we go. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning. State your name again for the record.
Gary Dorsey.
All right, Mr. Griffin.
Okay, Your Honor, Mr. Dorsey has been with us since June the 2nd, 2022. He's in phase 1 with a 5-phase program. He's in treatment. He continued to go to treatment. Treatment is going very well. He continued to attend 12-step meetings, even hosting 12-step meetings at this point. So he's very stable at this time. Stable employment. Since he's been in the program, he's been drug testing. All drug tests have been negative. So his progress is just continuing to go forward. So so far, it's only been a short time. He's been in the program with just a little over 100 days. And he's been a pleasure to work with, no problems. He seems to be very serious about his sobriety at this point in his life. And I'd like to continue to work him through the different phases, but I think he's an excellent candidate to be promoted to a phase 2 today, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Dorsey, are you ready?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Tell me something you've learned since the last time I've seen you.
I think I was just about to begin hosting for the first time the last time we spoke. So that was all month, all last month. And that was definitely an eye-opening experience, kind of having my hand on the wheel. And but it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. And, you feel like, service really aids your sobriety, helping others and, being more involved in hosting the AA meetings. So right now I've got 485 days of sobriety
Yes,
as of
sir.
today. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That does sound like a lot, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. It does. Come on. You have 485 more in you, I know. So.
Oh yeah.
That's
No
a
end
lot.
in sight. So I'm just continually to go one day at a time and just keep knocking it out. And I just plan to keep on being involved in the AA meetings as a co-host and just making it a way of life. So things have been going pretty good.
Wonderful. All right. Mr. Griffin has recommended you for promotion and there's no objection. And so I need everyone to join me in celebrating Mr. Dorsey on his promotion. Congratulations, Mr. Dorsey. Congratulations. All right.
Thank you.
You're not going to see us as often, but as I indicated, we're still here. We'll still be keeping up with what's going on with you, but know that we are a resource for you to utilize. Mr. Reed, before I release the two promotees, is there anything you'd like to add?
Just congratulations to both gentlemen. You're working the program. Don't get overwhelmed. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you. Be safe. And Mr. Brown, we won the first two. I think we have about 10 more to go. Go green, go white. Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Go green, go white.
Yeah.
Attorney Reed, I just want to say one thing. I had a choice to do the EARN program on that weekend or the weekend in November, but I chose to do it the other weekend because Michigan State actually has a home game.
Oh,
The other weekend they had to fill up.
wise choice. Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you.
All right. I need the face-to-face date for Mr. Dorsey.
Your Honor, that would be October the 6th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. I'm not sure what's on Mr. Reed's screen, so I'm gonna shut it down. Just so it's, yeah, okay, all right, because it's scaring me. All right, all right. Did you get that, Mr. Dorsey?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Both of you are free to leave. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
I have two more promotions that I am going to do. Mr. Grunbaum, I'm going to have you raise your right hand, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Please state your name for the record.
Victor Grunbaum, interpreter registered with the state of Michigan.
Thank you. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties on this morning, that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
Wonderful. I have the following individuals that are going to be promoted to phase 3 on today. I have Mr. Kudliak, case number 200211 FD. Mr. Kudliak, please unmute and state your name.
Mr. Kudliak, включите свой микрофон.
Okay.
Скажите свое имя.
Павло Кудляк.
Thank you and good morning to you.
Добрий ранок вам.
Доброго ранку, Ваша честь. Як вас справи?
Good morning to you, Your Honor. How are you doing?
I am doing very well. Thank you, sir.
У мене все в порядку. Я вам дякую.
All right. I also have for promotion to phase 3 on today, Stepan Moscow, case number 200-440-8901. Mr. Moscow, please state your name.
Mr. Москаль, ваше ім'я.
Oh, he's muted.
Yeah. Stepan Moskal.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Moscow.
Добрий ранок вам. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. I hope that you both are excited about your promotion on today. At this time, I'm going to have Mr. Griffin state for the record why he has recommended a promotion for both of you. Mr. Griffin, after interpretation.
Mr. Griffin, я питаю Mr. Гриффіна, щоб він сказав, чому він предложив ваше продвіження.
Добре.
All right. Mr. Griffin, you're muted.
Sorry, Your Honor. Mr. Kuliak has been in our program since September 17, 2021. He's in phase 2 of a 5-phase program.
Mr. Kudliak has been in our program since September. Well, why am I saying it in English when I'm supposed to say it in Ukrainian?
No idea.
I'm sorry. Mr. Kudliak був в нашій програмі з березня прошлого року.
Your Honor, he has successfully completed outpatient treatment and continue to have ethical services there.
Він благополучно закінчив програму і продовжує працювати над проблемою.
Your Honor, he has a restricted license and there's been no violations noticed, so he's in good standing with the restricted license.
Він має restricted license, у нього немає ніяких нарушень.
Your Honor, he continues to be employed, no problem with employment, and has a good support system.
Він продовжує працювати, ніяких проблем з працею немає, з роботою немає.
And so far, since he's been in the program, he's been testing. All tests have been negative.
З того дня, що він на цій програмі, всі тести у нього отрицательні.
And since he's been in program, no sanctions, Your Honor, so he's in compliance with all your orders. So I recommend him for promotion to phase 3 today.
Він підчинявся всім нашим програмам, і тому я предлагаю його продвиження.
All right, very good. No objection or any objections from any of the team members?
Хтось має якусь проблему з тим, щоб його продвигати?
No objections, Judge.
All right, let's celebrate Mr. Kutliak on his promotion to phase 3. Congratulations, Mr. Kutliak. All right, Mr. Kutliak, are you excited and ready to work your phase 3?
Містер Кудляк, ви довольний і готові продовжати працювати над своєю фазою, третьою фазою?
Так, ваша честь. Я цього ніколи не покину. Я буду продовжувати і, як то кажуть, буду старатися боротися за все, щоб було все найкраще.
Yes, I am ready, and I'm going to continue working very hard to make sure that everything is beautiful.
Wonderful. All right, Mr. Griffin, what's next for Mr. Kutliak?
Що слідуюче для містера Кудляка?
Your Honor, Mr. Kuliak will be coming back for a face-to-face on October the 6th, 2022, and that'll be at 10:35 a.m.
У містера Кудляка буде face-to-face 6 жовтня.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Griffin, tell us why you are recommending the promotion of Mr. Moscow.
Тепер скажіть нам, чому ви предлагаєте продвигатися містеру Мацкалю?
Okay, Your Honor, Mr. Moscow has been in our program since September 17, 2021. He's in phase 2 of a 5-phase program.
Містер Мацкаль в нашій програмі з прошлого року, з березня прошлого року.
He continues to attend treatment at SS, Your Honor. He should be completing that coming up pretty soon. And he will also have aftercare services there.
Ви продовжує працювати над проблемою і входить на амбулаторне лікування.
Your Honor, he also has obtained his full license back since he has been in our program.
Він також отримав свій driver's license з того часу, що він на нашій програмі.
He's been testing, no problem with testing, so he's been stabilized far as testing.
Він провіряється, тести у нього добрі.
He also has stable employment.
Він має працю.
And since he's been in the program, he hasn't had any sanctions, so he's continued to work hard. So I recommend him today, Your Honor, for promotion to phase 3.
І з того часу, що він на програмі, у нього не було ніяких проблем, тому я предлагаю продвигати його на третю фазу.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Moscow, are you ready to go to phase 3?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, he understood that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm understanding.
You've been on this program long enough.
Yes, he understood it. All right. We want you to continue to work hard, Mr. Moscow. No objections from any of the team members as to Mr. Moscow?
No objections, Judge.
Ніхто не має ніякої проблеми з цим, щоб вас продвигати.
Okay, дякую. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I need everyone to join me in celebrating Mr. Moscow on his promotion to phase 3. All right. What's next for Mr. Moscow, Mr. Griffin?
Послідуюче для містера Мацкаля.
Your Honor, Mr. Moscow will be having the face-to-face on October the 6th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
То містер Мацкаля буде face-to-face 6 жовтня в 10:30.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Moscow?
Містер Мацкаля, ви слухаєте, що вам говорять?
Так, я слухаю і записую.
Yes, I'm listening and I'm writing it down.
Wonderful. All right. Congratulations to both of our promotees. Mr. Reed, was there anything you'd like to say?
Ми поздравляємо обоїх вас. Містер Рід, ви маєте щось сказати?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, gentlemen. Job well done. Keep up the good work.
Я вас поздравляю, робота добре зроблена, продовжайте працювати добре.
Дякуємо.
Right.
Щиро
Thank-
дякую.
Thank you
Yeah.
once more. Thank you.
Thank you. They are free to leave. Thank you so much, Mr. Grunbaum.
Thank you, Your Honor. Можете йти. Всього вам найліпшого.
Окей, дякую. Have a good day.
Хорошого дня вам.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
All right, bye-bye. All right, I have two more I need to get in, and then I need to do a quick break. I have Kevin Brown. Mr. Brown, unmute for me, and then Mr. Hume, your case will be next. Mr. Brown, I have case number Z8082201. State your full name for me, please.
Kevin Brown.
All right, Mr. Brown, you at work this morning?
Yeah.
All right, things are going well for you?
Yeah, it is.
All right, you working your program, Mr. Brown?
Yes, I am, ma'am.
Okay, are you having any issues, any difficulties?
No.
No? Tell me something you've learned since the last time I've seen you.
I just been learning about boundaries and self-respect.
Boundaries and respect. That's some good stuff to learn. Good to have boundaries?
Yeah, it's a great thing to have boundaries.
Yes, healthy boundaries, absolutely. All right, is there anything you need us to help you with?
No.
All right, Mr. Yancey, what do you have for Mr. Brown?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Brown, he's been doing pretty well. He's over at Detroit Recovery Project with Mr. Killings, and he has another person that he sees. His name escapes me at this time, but he's seeing a therapist and a recovery coach. I don't believe we have a problem with that. Seeing both, his screenings have been great. So he's been doing well. We're just going to work on some payments next, and I think we'll be doing pretty well with Mr. Brown. He's been much more engaged with the program, according to the progress reports that I'm getting. So he's doing really well over at Detroit Recovery. So we just want to get some payments. He's reached one of his goals regarding saving for a vehicle. So now he gets to save for his fines and costs, and we'll take it from there, Your Honor. But he's doing well at this time. He's in compliance with his phase 2.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, what would be the return date for Mr. Brown?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Brown's return date would be, he would have a September 29th, 10:35 face-to-face with me, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Brown?
Yep, September 20 what?
29th.
The 29th, okay.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Brown, you are free to leave. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
You too, thank you.
All right, thank you. I have Mr. Hume. I have case number, where's Mr. Oh, 2121 GP 01158A. Mr. Hume, state your full name for me.
Alexander Hume. Good morning, Your
right.
Honor.
Good morning. How are you this morning, Mr. Hume?
I'm doing well.
All right, very good. You're at work too?
Yeah, I'm actually I'm getting a big certification to operate big telescopic cranes. So I've got a exam today and tomorrow.
Oh, all right. Well, I want you to go and get your exam done,
I
sir.
appreciate that. They're being a little lenient, but we didn't know until this morning that we were taking tests today.
All
But
right.
it's all good. It's all good.
All
Part of the process.
All right. Wife is doing good. Baby's doing well.
Yep. Healthy baby, still 160 beats per minute.
All
Growing
right.
fast. Her belly's popping. She's getting a little irritable and emotional. So I'm
Okay.
learning a lot about patience.
Yes, sir. You better.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Because you can't do what she's doing. You know that.
No,
right?
I can't do what she's doing.
All right. I'm
Praise the
making sure
Lord.
you know. All right. All righty. All right. Mr. Griffin, any issues, anything to report as to Mr. Hume? I want to get him in his exam.
No, Your Honor, he's doing fine. No problems with him. He's processing through. He's in compliance with all your orders at this time, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Hume, you have any questions, anything for the team?
My license, my restricted license, I think is my biggest,
Yeah, I got your paperwork.
okay,
I've been going through, so now I just saw it yesterday. So I'm gonna get that
Okay,
to you. I
cool,
just texted
awesome.
and told you, yeah, I'm gonna get that to you. Get it to you sometime today.
All right, great, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, no
Right.
questions.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Griffin, what's next?
Mr. Hume will be coming back for a face-to-face, Your Honor, on September the 29th, 2022, and that'd be at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Hume, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see
Thank
you
you
in a
very
few
much.
weeks. All right,
Alrighty, take care, have a good weekend, everyone.
you do the same. All right, I need to take a brief recess, you all. There is anything you need to work out, please do it at this time. Don't wait till I come back. Thank you.
Mr. Yancey? Mr. Griffin? Is there anything we need to work out?
Attorney Reed, were you talking to me?
Yes, Mr. Yancey. The judge said we needed to
Yeah.
work out anything. Is there anything we need to work out?
I don't, I'm looking now.
Do I need to go and break out with anyone?
I don't believe so.
Okay, thank you.
I don't believe so.
That's great news. That's good news.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I still can't hear anything. Still trying to figure it out.
What's your name, ma'am?
Lakeisha Anderson.
I don't think you're on the docket today.
Well, I was told by your clerk that I can check in up on Thursday because I came to court up on September the 7th. And when I sent
Traffic matter?
huh?
This a traffic matter?
Yes.
Hold on. Can you turn your video on?
To do all this, Like, I don't know what to do. It say your microphone is unmuted, your video is stopped. All right, start my video. And it's saying unable to access camera. Please log in and access your camera from the device. That's it.
I'm gonna send you an invite to speak with an attorney. Maybe he can help you with the video, but he'll help you with your case also.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I turn it. Yeah, just set it on the ground. I'll cover it.
Mr. Hicks. There we go. Attorney Reed, I can't hear you.
Oh, thank you. I was on mute. I saw that we had one lady come in, a Miss Anderson, I believe, with a
Yeah,
traffic.
I'm trying to talk to her now. I don't know. I didn't see her on, let me look at the docket again, but I don't think.
She's probably a walk-in. I also see a Miss Andrews who's not on the docket. She's probably a walk-in traffic.
I spoke to Miss Andrews. We're ready for her.
Lakeisha Anderson was someone who also walked in.
Okay, I'm gonna look up Lakeisha Anderson's information now. And if we need a recommendation or offer, who would I reach out to?
Matthew Rosenthal.
Okay.
The
Oh,
city
okay. So he works for the whole week. Okay.
Yeah. Now he's assigned to Judge Holmes' courtroom.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back in there, but we're ready on. It's basically a payment plan that was missed for Miss Andrews, and
Good.
then everything went back, so to the original.
Okay.
So she had a warrant and everything like that. So I'll be right back. Let me talk to.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
All right, everybody, court is back in session. I am ready on Jacob Karsmarzak, case number 200-00228FD. Mr. Karsmarzak, if you could unmute and state your name for me.
Jacob Kaczmarczyk.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, John.
How are things going with you?
It's going all good, very good, I would say.
Okay, I mean, what's going very good?
Yes. We're in the process of getting my license back. I mean, which is, to me, it's a big deal. I didn't have a license for 17 years, so.
Yes, that's a big deal. Yes, very good. And you feel good about that?
Oh, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Mr. Griffin, how is that process going for him?
Your Honor, he waiting to receive, if he haven't received this restricted license in the mail already. He did get the device installed in the car. So have you received the license in the mail yet or no?
I didn't have received the license, but I have a letter, and I had to go to Secretary of State, and I have to take the test and the driving test, because since I didn't have for so long, they want me to retake it
Okay.
again. So, but I'm in the process of doing this right now, so it's like very close.
Okay, good.
All right, very good. Closer than you've ever been, right?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Have you been having any difficulties, any challenges since the last time I've seen you?
No, actually, no, I didn't.
No? All right, Mr. Griffin, what do you want to report out on Mr. Karsmarzak?
Well, I think this is going to be a big achievement for him because this is one of his biggest obstacles, transportation, getting around and stuff like that. I didn't know he didn't have a license for 17 years. So this is going to be a big achievement for him. But as far as the program, Your Honor, he's in compliance, continue in treatment, testing. All tests have been negative. So he's doing well. He's in phase 2 of a 5-phase program, but no issues at this time, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Mr. Karsmarzak, do you have any questions for the team?
Nope, not at this moment.
All right, anything from any of the other team members?
Yes, Judge, good report. Keep up the good work. Go take that driver's test. I know you're going to pass it. Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Mr. Karsmarzak, let's get your return to court date.
Your Honor, that'll be September the 29th, 2022, and that'll be at 10:35 a.m. for a face-to-face.
Did you get that, Mr. Karsmarzak?
Yes, I'm writing it down right now.
All right, wonderful. So good to see you. Get that license. Make sure you don't drive until you have it so that we don't have any issues, okay?
Yes. Thank you, Judge.
All right, wonderful. Thank you for your patience. All right, let's go to Mr. Parmenter. I have for Mr. Parmenter case number 200-454-6501. Mr. Parmenter, state your full name for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jim Parmenter.
All right, good morning to you. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. Is that you with that feedback?
Is it?
It might be. That's okay. It's not too bad where we can't get through it. Okay. All right. I didn't hear it until I started doing your case. So, all right. Very good. Mr. Karsmarzak, you are free to leave today. Okay. Very good. All right, Mr. Parmenter, tell me what's been going on with you since the last time I've seen you.
Yeah, quite a bit actually. I have found a lot of benefit from the delayed gratification that is like instituted by the program. I think when you don't live in sobriety, it is all about instant gratification. I think that permeates into other areas of your life and is not healthy. There's a real sense of accomplishment when you have to wait and you put in work, and at the end of it, you get what you've been working towards.
Yeah.
I also found the value in, I've heard some, people say that you are the sum of the 5 people you spend time with and hang out with. And so
yes, sir.
Yeah, I've made an effort to seek out relationships with people whose worldview aligns with mine, and that has been great. We see ourselves through the lens of others, right? And it's been confirmation of things to myself that I view are positive that I've gotten, pushback from negative people in the past. So that's been great. I fought my fines and fees, which feels really good.
You paid them out? Wonderful. Okay.
Just 2 days ago at the court.
All right.
I think the program taught me a lot about if a challenge comes up, when you worry about it, you make it twice as bad. I had a little car issue the other day, and phone call, order the part, schedule the repair, stock the fridge with groceries so I don't have to, walk to the grocery store. I got prepared for it. So that just kind of rolled off my back, and which is good. So yeah, a lot of good stuff.
All right. Very good. Very good. Any challenges? I mean, I heard you say about your car, but any other challenges you're having that you need us to help you with, point you in the right direction, or just cheer you on? How about that?
Yeah, I'll take that. No, everything's been so great. And I think the growth that lends itself to things being so well today is just how this program has affected me. I've never had real structure like this. And I say this every time, but it has been, I'm really seeing it culminate. And yeah, it's pretty good.
Very good. Very good. All right, Mr. Yancey, anything additional as to Mr. Parmenter?
Your Honor, nothing too much additional. He's really doing well. He's embraced the program to the point where he's actually, obviously, he could articulate the benefit of the program, and it's coming full circle for him. He's in full compliance with his phase 3, Your Honor. So he's doing really well, continues to do well. And his problem-solving skills have increased 100%. So just how he views a challenge. So we applaud him for that, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Parmenter?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, sir. Keep up the good work. Thank you for paying those fees and costs. I know you got the driver's license back. Drive safely. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. We only want to help you. No one wants to hurt you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Parmenter, any questions for the team?
No, not currently. Mr. Yancey and I keep in good communication. So if there is questions, he's very prompt in his response to clear them up. And I feel, caught up, nothing lingering, and ready to keep moving forward.
All right. Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Parmenter?
Yes, Your Honor, we want to have an October 6th face-to-face with Mr. Parmenter at 10:35 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Parmenter?
Yeah, I just typed it into my schedule.
All right, wonderful. I want to encourage you to keep up the good work. Very proud of you that even though you had a challenge, you overcame it. You said don't overthink it, don't over worry about it. You only make matters worse because somehow things have a way of working out, right?
Always.
They always do. If we can remain calm, utilize the resources that are available to us, and think about how my decision will impact my tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that, usually we'll end up in a good place, right?
I mean, proof is in the pudding. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. Don't hesitate to reach out should you need us, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. I'm ready on Mr. Hintz. Mr. Hintz, are you ready? I don't know if he can hear us, Mr. Yancey. You may want to reach out to him and let him know that I was ready for him. Mr. Hintz, are you there?
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. Are you ready, Mr. Hintz?
Yes.
All right. Wonderful. Then let's do it. I have the following for Mr. Hintz. I have case number Z8081781. Mr. Hintz, state your full name for me, please.
Real Hintz.
All right. How are things going with you, sir? I see you working and doing what you're doing, right?
just got back to it yesterday, so I'm happy to be back to work. I kind of felt out of it, not having any money, not being able to do anything. So I mean, I'm feeling good. Back at work.
All right. I think the last time, wasn't it true? Isn't it true? The last time I saw you, you were going to an interview and you had to get your birth certificate and all that
Yes.
good stuff. And
Yes.
so you got the job.
No, I didn't get that job. I'm still on the waiting list. They said they're gonna start calling people around the third week of September. That's a job in downtown Detroit starting off at a higher pay. So I'm
Right.
anticipating that call.
Okay, very good. But you're still working until the other one opens up for you.
Yes.
Very good. All right, wonderful. Are you having any difficulties, any challenges that you need us to help you with?
No, ma'am. I've been working a program, going to my outpatient meetings, just listening to what they have to say and speaking up about my own problems.
All
Well,
right.
not problems, but some of my some issues I were going through, but they weren't problems. They was just being out of work, and they just always trying to tell me to stay positive and find something will find me, and it did.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. I know you reached out, you talked about a situation of with a child that you were concerned about. Have you been able to resolve that?
I haven't. The mother of Emma has been in communication with my mom, but I don't know. I got too much to focus on right now with trying to, finish this program and stay at work. So, I mean, I love the little girl and I miss her dearly, but I can't worry about that right now because her mom doesn't seem, lenient to letting me see her. So I can't worry about it.
All right, all right. So you're focusing in on the positive things that you can do, right?
Absolutely.
And that's all you can do for right now as you work on yourself. I applaud you for that, Mr. Hintz. I applaud you for that. All right. Let me hear from Mr. Yancey.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Hintz, he's hanging in there. He was out of work for a minute. He's got back to work. This is his second day back to work. So, he didn't let any of his conditions slip, still kept screening. Those have been negative. Still that Detroit Recovery Project with Mr. Killings. I got a verbal report about him, but I'm waiting for the written report. So, he's Mr. Hintz, like I say, he's hanging in there. And I think if he continues to work on himself, some of the other things might work themselves out, with his daughter and different things. So if he becomes the best Mr. Hintz he can be, a lot of things will come to him or work themselves out. So we believe he's in full compliance in phase 1, Your Honor, and he's swiftly working on an advancement to phase 2.
All right, very good, Mr. Hintz. Anything from any of the other team members? Ask to Mr. Hintz.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, sir. Good report. You're working the program. I'm glad to see you're back to work. Keep up the good work, sir. We're proud of what you're doing. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. Thank you, sir, and be safe.
Thank you.
Very good. Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Hintz?
Yes, Your Honor, we want him to have another Zoom hearing with us on September 29th at 8:35.
All right, Mr. Hintz, did you get that?
Yes, I'm typing it in now. September 29th.
Is that correct, Mr. Yancey?
Yes, September 29th at 8:35.
All right, wonderful. All right, Mr. Hintz, good to see you. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, very good. Miss Cleveland, I have not heard from you this morning. You have some people that have been on. Mr. Hicks has been on. Can we go to Mr. Hicks at this time?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, let me place his case numbers on the record. Good morning, Mr. Hicks. He has to unmute for me. While he's doing that, I'm going to call his case numbers, Miss Cleveland.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I have case numbers U452-62918, U471-95118, case number 155-360-301, 155-362-781, 155-36364, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Hicks, state your full name for me, please.
Johnny Hicks.
All right, Mr. Hicks, how are you this morning?
Oh, not too bad this morning. How about yourself?
Not too bad. All right, I'm not too bad either. I am not too bad today. All right, Mr. Hicks, you doing everything you're supposed to do.
Say that again.
Are you doing everything that you're supposed to be doing?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. Are you having any issues, any difficulties that you need us to help you with?
Well, I'm flowing through all right. I just get my energy back up. I had surgery.
Okay, you had surgery and you're doing well with it, right?
Yeah, I'm getting along with it. Slowly progressing up. Yeah.
All right, very good. And you're taking good care of yourself, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's very, very important. Very important. All right, let me have Miss Cleveland update me. Miss Cleveland?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. Mr. Hicks is doing well. What he does have the medical concern that, he's addressing. It is causing him to, just have to take it easy a little bit and be very cautious as far as the things that he can do. The medical report is documented with the treatment venue, so they are aware of what's going on with him, Your Honor. I do want to inform the court that he is now past his 24-month orders contract. However, he is now in the time of the 3-month span where his last date for the program would be November 30th, 2022. He would have to graduate by December 1st or something else. There's a couple of things that I've discussed in staffing, and I've discussed at length with Mr. Hicks that has to be completed, but I believe that, Your Honor, I have to bring it again to staffing just because of this new condition that has kind of risen up and the way that they're addressing it medically. He is compliant with all the treatment therapies that the court has ordered. He is attempting to complete his community service. That is one of the things that's impacted by his medical condition, Your Honor. And really, those are paying of fees and costs. Those are the two things that he has to kind of address before graduation can be recommended. But I would like to have a discussion with you offline if I can in staffing, Your Honor.
Okay, absolutely. And so I will tell you for completion, I'm looking for stabilized housing for Mr. Hicks. Mr. Hicks also has an income, so he has an ability to pay fines and costs, get those paid. We will talk about and discuss community service. So those are the things that I'm looking for.
And Your Honor, he has been referred to the housing resources that we have, and Lake Ridge is actually trying to assist him with that as well. He does want to move into independent housing. That was one of the goals for him at the beginning of this program. I have given him resource information. The follow through is what I'm concerned about, Your Honor, and hopefully, there will be some of that before completion.
Well, let's talk to Mr.
Bowser.
Williams or Mr. Bowser. He may need assistance with follow through.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so let's assist him so that he can get to that independent living stage.
Yes,
if
Your Honor.
that's what he's ready for. All right. So Ms. Cleveland, let's definitely have some discussions about Mr. Hicks and we'll go from there. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Hicks, do you have any questions?
No, not really.
No questions. All right. We're going to work with you.
Nice seeing you though.
It's good seeing you too, sir. We're going to work with you. We're going to help you so that you can, when you complete this program, you'll have stable housing. You'll be substance free and you'll be able to live out the rest of your life in recovery, sir. Okay?
Yes, I'm a member of this church now, so I go to church here as well. So
There you go. I love it. I love it. All right, Mr. Reed, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Yes, yes, Judge, thank you. Good to see you, Mr. Hicks. You look great. You sound great. Stay on top of those medical issues. It's so important. It's always good to see you. You're almost as old as I am, so I know you can take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You're a good son. Thank you, Mr. Hicks.
Thank you.
All right. Ms. Cleveland, what's next for Mr. Hicks?
Your Honor, he is in phase 3 of a 3-phase program. I am going to ask the court if it's okay if he does Zoom on October 6, 2022, just to make sure that he sees you, Your Honor, and you are brought up, to speed on what's going on with him.
Sounds good to me. All right, Mr. Hicks, did you get that date and time?
Oh, yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right, very good. It's good to see you. I'm excusing you. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week, okay?
Okay, thank you, and you as well.
All right, very good. Thank you. All right, team, there is a Miss Andrews that's been sitting in my courtroom. Can someone please find out if she's in the right place, because she is not on my docket?
Yeah, Judge, Attorney Griffin has called her. I believe that he's ready with her case. I don't know the specifics, but Attorney Griffin has talked to her.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, I am going to go to Mr. Puryear. I have case number 21085CDA. Good morning, Mr. Puryear.
Good morning.
Please state your full name for the record.
Tyrone Puryear.
All right, Mr. Puryear. I need your case manager to fill me in with what's going on with you. We had a couple of little bouts going, but
Yes.
let me hear from Mr. Yancey first. Mr. Yancey, what's going on with Mr. Puryear?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Puryear, he was at his mother's for about a month, maybe a little bit more than a month. He was doing pretty well. Then he had a positive screen. I believe it was September 8th. So as a result, he went to Salvation Army for detox. That detox was a little bit shorter than what I thought, but it was the normal time for them. It was approximately 3 days. And then I was trying to see if he could stay at the Salvation Army, and it was going to be a somewhat of a short delay with that. So I got him into Sobriety House inpatient treatment, a residential treatment. So he is currently in Sobriety House residential treatment, and I think his, if I'm not mistaken, his therapist is sitting next to him.
All right, how long has he been at Sobriety House?
Your Honor, I believe it's been since the 5th, I think it's since the 14th. I think he did the intake on, I think he did the intake, I'm sorry, I think he did the intake on the 13th, if I'm not mistaken. So he's been there this week. Since he got out of Salvation Army, he immediately went to sobriety. So there hasn't been a gap between the detox of Salvation Army and him entering the Sobriety House. And I actually connected with Miss Glenn at Sobriety House. She used to come for staffings here. She used to be in All Well-Being, and now she's over there. So since I had a connection with them and I could get some better information, I wanted him to be there instead of Salvation Army.
All right, very good. I want to hear from Mr. Puryear's counselor. I just want to find out how he's doing and if there's anything that you need from the court to keep him on track.
Well,
State your
Mr.
name
Puryear.
first. Can you state your name
Hello.
first?
Yes, my name is Mr. Dyke, and I'm a therapist here at Sobriety House. Mr. Puryear, he just got here on the 12th. So I'm gonna go get his outpatient therapist who has been working with him for the last, how long have y'all been working together? Almost a month, Miss Glenn. Mr. Yancey just spoke on Miss Glenn. Miss Glenn will be able to give you more information about him. It will take me 1 second to get her.
Okay, but let me say this to you, Mr. Dyke. I want to make sure I don't want her to put any of his medical confidential information. So
Right.
She can just let her know. I'd like to know if she has any recommendations for the court. I want to know if he's doing well and if she has any recommendations for the court to keep him on track. Like, you know,
Okay.
tell him he has
All
to
right.
go to group or what have you. Okay.
Okay, 1 second.
All right. Very good. While we are doing that, I did not have a file for Tremaine Staples. And so Mr. Staples must be fairly new. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. All right, while he's doing that, Mr. Puryear. Mr.
Yes,
Puryear,
ma'am.
tell me, how are you feeling?
Press, what happened was, I was dealing with a lot of drama. And I got to slip up, but when I slipped up, I called Mr. Yancey right away. And I went to Salvation Army for 3 days to detox because they don't detox here. And then when I left there, I came straight to treatment.
All right. All right. Are you working your treatment plan, Mr. Puryear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Let's continue to work it. Listen, part of recovery is sometimes people slip up, but I'm glad that you have decided to get back up and work your program. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He's my therapist.
All right.
Okay.
Miss-
Thank you.
Good morning to you.
Hi, how you doing? I
am
remember
doing-
you.
You remember me? All right. State your name for the record.
I'm Miss Kimberly Glenn.
All right, Miss Glenn. All right, Miss Glenn, how is Mr. Puryear doing?
Well, he's doing the best he can. He just got back 2 days ago. So, you know, I do give him kudos for reassigning himself back in treatment after his lapse.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And you all have a program that you're working with him. Is that correct, while he's there?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Wonderful. And you'll keep up with Mr. Yancey, you know, notify him of, he'll be requesting information about his engagement, his progress, and things of that nature. And so you're good with that?
Yes, I'm good with that.
All right. Anything you need us to do right now, Ms. Glenn, to get Mr. Puryear on track?
Well, he just needs to stay in treatment and make sure that he gaps all this information that he needs to stay clean on the road and get on the road to recovery. And we're going to also sign him out for outpatient once he completes residential.
And I'm getting a shot too.
Oh, you're getting the Vivitrol
Yeah,
shot?
he just told me that.
Good. Remember, that's what I was talking about yesterday. And he will be prescribed a 30-day shot Vivitrol for his alcohol cravings and urges.
Okay, all right. And so, Mr. Yancey, there's a whole process that we go through just to find out the doctor, the diagnosis, prognosis, the dosing, and then to make sure that, you know, it's being monitored by the medical professional, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. Miss Glenn, did you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, I don't. No.
Okay, all right. Thank you for coming to join us. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Good seeing you too.
Good to see you as well.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Mr. Yancey.
How
Good
you
seeing
doing?
You too.
You too.
Good. All righty.
All right, Mr. Puryear.
Yes.
So you are basically just getting there. I want you to roll up your sleeves and work your program, okay?
Yes, I am.
All right, very good. Mr. Dyke, thank you for joining us on this morning. With that, I'm going to get his next court date.
Okay,
Yeah,
it was
sure.
a pleasure, Judge.
I'm sorry, one more time?
No, I say it was a pleasure.
Oh, yes, thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Yancey.
Yes, Your Honor. We're going to see Mr. Puryear in 2 weeks. We're going to see him on September 29th at 8:35 on Zoom again. And we'll try to get some information in between that time.
Wonderful. This is what I would like to do for all of the individuals that are inpatient treatment. I am going to schedule them at a different time so that they're not sitting in the mornings and missing their classes or what have you. And so I would like to schedule them at a different time. What would be a good time, Mr. Dyke, to schedule Mr. Puryear for his next court visit?
8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning would be good.
Okay, so maybe, I know that we schedule everybody else for 8:35. Maybe we should schedule our people that are in the inpatient treatment facilities at 8:30. And that way we'll do them first, and then we can schedule everybody else for 8:45. How does that work, Mr. Dyke? We'll schedule him at 8:30.
That works well.
All right, very good. So 8:30 it is. And then you are with Ms. Mack. We're going to start scheduling everybody else for 8:45. And then that way our in-house people will get what they need and can get back to their classes and to their program. All right, wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Puryear. Thank you, Mr. Dyke.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the rest of your day, the rest of your week.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, take care. All right, very good. I am now ready to go to, that was Mr. Puryear. I don't know if I put his case number on the record. It's 2200039. I am going to go, where is Mr. Fleming's this morning, Miss? Where's Mr. Fleming? I have Mr. Fleming on my docket. All right.
I'm not sure. I'll contact him.
Or Miss Mack look in the system to see if today was actually his day. Let's go to Mr. Staples. I have case number 210-452-2101. Mr. Staples, please state your full name for me.
Tremaine Staples.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Wonderful, blessed.
All right, Mr. Staples, I'm glad to hear that. And you're smiling. All right, Mr. Staples, very good. I'm going to need to hear from your case manager to update me on your progress. Please do so at this time, Ms. Cleveland.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning again, everyone. Mr. Staples is currently in residential treatment at the Elmhurst House. I have spoken with his counselor, Your Honor. He's only 15 days in the program. He was referred from our 36th District Court Judge, Garrett. And he appears to be doing well based on the conversations that I have with his counselor. I believe he was in the room the last time. I'm not for sure. He may have been close by the last time I spoke to his counselor. But the one thing that I would like to report is that Mr. Staples' mother has called me several times expressing some concerns about things that he may be discussing with her, including a recent diagnosis that he has, something temporary, something medical, physical medical, Your Honor. And so I did speak with her as much as I can, but I would like Mr. Staples to know that very often I have to speak with the counselor as well as the client himself to have those communications. So if you have any worries or concerns, please call me directly. That way I can present on the behalf of the court and to the court what's going on. That's the one thing I would like to ask.
So Ms. Cleveland, if I could just interject, Mr. Staples, Ms. Cleveland has to talk to you or to your counselor. She's not able to talk to your mother. Okay. So any communications that you want your mother to have, you will have to answer those questions for her and get her that information. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Ms. Cleveland, you may continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. And she does love him very much. She made that very clear to me. Your Honor, he said that the counselor said that he is engaged with all the operations there. He might have a little impediment or a challenge now based on his medical circumstance. And other than that, I'm just waiting for his clinical assessment, his treatment plan, and any progress notes they may have. But it's been 15 days, and I know he has some circumstances going on.
Okay, very good. And so, Ms. Cleveland, we'll make sure we follow up, check your chat to get the treatment plan. because that's going to be very important so that we can make sure he's sticking to the treatment plan.
Yes, Your Honor.
Absolutely. All right, very good. Oh, got it. Okay, very good. All right, Mr. Staples, are you having any issues you need the court to help you with?
Well, I resolved them with the staff, and I couldn't really call out to reach out to my family, like due to, well, Monday, positive test came back of an asymptomatic COVID-19. And it's like throughout this quarantine, I didn't have no negative test, Your Honor. I mean, no positive test, always. Even when I came in the day of the 29th, I took a COVID-19 test and it was negative. I'm not having any symptoms of such. I can still taste my food.
But you know, Mr. Staples, you know that people are carriers of COVID without any symptoms, right? And so we have to make sure that everybody's safe. We are in a pandemic still, and we cannot second guess science. We can't second guess, because for you, you may not have any symptoms and be a carrier, but for somebody else who you come in contact, it could be life or death for them. And so I am very much so a stickler about when people have tested positive for COVID, they should be quarantined. When people have been exposed to COVID, they should be quarantined, because it's not fair to the person who may not be vaccinated, which they should be vaccinated because help has been made available to us. And it's not fair to the person who is vaccinated but may have some underlying medical issues and they don't have the ability to survive COVID. So let's follow their protocol. There's a reason for their protocol, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let's work with them. It's not gonna last forever, but we wanna make sure that everybody gets to come out of this healthy, not just you. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I need you to hang in there. I want you to work your program, do the things that you're supposed to do so that we can get you stable and on track, so that we can get you to the next phase with respect to your recovery, okay?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, you have any questions for the team this morning?
No.
No questions? All right, anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Staples?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Staples, a good report today. You're in a good place. You're safe. Sorry to hear you have some medical challenges. Stay on top of those. Keep up the good work. Stay in contact with Miss Cleveland. Let her know any problems you may have. Congratulations, sir. Good report. Be safe and keep up the good work. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Miss Cleveland, what's next for Mr. Staples?
Your Honor, he is phase 1 of a 5-phase program. So he would be returning via Zoom at 8:30 a.m. on September 29th, 2022.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Staples?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hang in there. I hope that everything continues to work in your favor and that you get better, get on track, and work the program, okay?
Yes.
All right, thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
All
Thank
right.
you, Ms. Cleveland.
Okay, talk to you soon. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Are we ready on Deja Andrews? Attorney Griffin? All right, I have to break at 10, but okay. No, I might have a few more minutes than that. All right, soon as Mr. Griffin comes back, Attorney Griffin comes back, he can join us. Brittany Moore is not on my docket today. Is everything okay with Miss Moore?
Your Honor, I believe she's probably joining just to assure you based on the stuff that was happening yesterday afternoon, but it has gotten resolved, thank goodness. She looks safe. Her court date is actually tomorrow, if they can have her Zoom in tomorrow. at 8:35 a.m. That's when she's supposed to be zoomed
So
in.
listen, Miss Cleveland, given the circumstances surrounding Miss Moore,
Yes,
I'm glad she got on. Good morning, Miss Moore. I'm glad that you are in a safe place. I hope that you are feeling good. Good morning. I hope you're feeling good, taking good care of yourself. Listen, I want you to stay there during your 7 days. Make sure you do the things that you're supposed to do. Make sure you do not go out socializing with other folks or being around other folks, because we are still in a pandemic and there are others out there who will not be as fortunate as you are. And so I want you to make sure you stay put. And what I'll do, Miss Cleveland, I won't see her on tomorrow. Let's give her another court date so she doesn't have to keep coming back and forth to have someone help her Zoom, so we can keep her where she can get through this, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
That sound good to you, Miss Moore?
Yes.
All right, you feeling okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. All right, and you're taking good care of yourself?
Yes.
All right, who do you have with you?
Hi, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
All right. My name is Tanya Murphy. I'm the program case manager for Abundant Community Recovery Services. And I just want to let you know she's in good hands, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Listen, I appreciate you taking her in. Miss Cleveland did and relay to me about wanting to continue a relationship with services. I would like for you all to, Miss Cleveland, to connect them with Mr. Morgan and with myself and Mr. Wade, so that we can make sure we solidify a relationship, because we have so many people that are in need and sometimes we just do not have enough resources.
Yeah,
okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Your Honor. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to serve.
All right, wonderful. Miss Cleveland we talked yesterday evening about Miss Moore and about Abundant Community. So very good. All right, I'm gonna bring Miss Moore back. Miss Cleveland, give me a date.
Your Honor, September 23rd, 2022 at 8:35 a.m., which is about 7 days from tomorrow.
All right, that works.
No, Judge, that's not gonna work with your days.
Oh.
I'm working remotely.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So I should be okay. All right, and
Okay.
so, and if she's going to be at a facility, she should be on for 8:30, so she
Yes,
can.
Your Honor. I forgot.
All right.
Yes.
Very good.
8:30.
All right, so I won't see you tomorrow. Add her to our docket today, Miss Mack, and then give her a new date of September 23rd at 8:30 a.m.
8:30. Yes.
Okay.
All right, very good. Take care, Miss Moore. Hang in there, and thank you so much, Miss Murphy.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right. Mr. Gonzalez, what's going on with you this morning? Unmute yourself.
Oh, I'm.
You're muted. You're muted.
I took the day off today because I got to go to my kid's school around 11 o'clock because he's been misbehaving.
But why did you get on for court late, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was dropping my kids off at school. They go to school at 8:15. So I was dropping them off and I was talking to their teacher. So that's the reason why.
Tell them no cutting up in school, okay?
Yes. Oh, yes. No. So yeah, I'm going to have to do a little show up surprise to see how they're acting. So I got to do what
I wish you all could do what I used to do back in the day. You know, I kick school doors open to the classroom, come in dressed in all black. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
my kids, they were horrified to act up in school because they knew I would come and act up. Yeah,
because my son and my nephew go to the same school, so I got to go for my nephew also. Because when I went to pick him up yesterday, my nephew's teacher told me that he also has been misbehaving, and so I threatened them both. I was like, "You don't know when I'm gonna show up, but I will show up to your school unsuspected, and if I catch you guys misbehaving, you guys are gonna see." And I told my nephew, "I'm gonna record you and show your mom and dad so they can see, so they can deal with you. But I'm gonna deal with my son the way I'm gonna deal with him, because, you know." So
it takes sometimes it takes all of that. And you know what, Mr. Gonzalez, I was so good at going to the schools because I would be in trials and hearings. So I always had a police officer escort. I got so good that other parents gave me their kids' name, and I check in on their kids, kick in a couple of doors on their kids too. So they had their kids thinking that I would whip them and that I wasn't gonna touch them, but they would be horrified. And I just go from door to door, and teachers love to see me because they're there to teach. They count on parents to rear their children.
That's their second home. Like I look at it like my job is my second family. So I look at it like a school is your second family because you spend 8 hours of your day there.
Yes, sir.
So,
now don't do what I used to do, because probably today you would go to jail.
no.
They didn't call the police. Well, one time somebody did call the police on me, but it was a person passing by and saw me in the parking lot checking up my son. And so with my handy dandy belt out of my Jeep. And so they called the police on me, but I got the police, the man and everybody together, because this one is mine right here. So yeah. And before y'all beat him, I'm gonna handle him. I'm gonna check him up all together. And so, but don't do what I did, Mr. Gonzalez, because you might go to jail today.
I'm not taking no chance. No, last week it was crazy because I talked to Mr. Yancey, and last week somebody threatened to shoot the school. And it's right by, and then at my daughter's school on the east side, somebody actually shot at the school. And so it's been crazy. And then when my daughter going to surgery and everything, because my daughter's autistic, and so her feet, she walks on her tippy toes a lot. So she had to go to surgery last week to get her nerves, to cut them so they can be more relaxed so she can walk flat-footed. And so it's been a little difficult, but I gotta do my parent part, so it is what it is, I gotta do.
This is a good time to stay sober, isn't it?
Oh, tell me about it. That's the reason why I'm like, if I wouldn't have been a sober person, I wouldn't be responsible. I wouldn't be there for them, and I would be high somewhere, drunk somewhere. So it feels good to know that I'm there and that they can count on me, and I show up, I drop them off in the morning and all that. So but today, I took my day off. I talked to my boss and everything because also having court. So I took advantage of both things. I'm like, I got court tomorrow, so I can use it to my advantage to go to court and go to their school.
There you go. Very good. All right, let me place your case numbers on the record. I have case number SP 112-20842 and case number 215-943-2521. State your full name for me, Mr. Gonzalez.
Armando Gonzalez.
All right. And so Miss Cleveland, no, that's Mr. Yancey.
Yes.
Mr. Yancey, what's going on with Mr. Gonzalez by way of report?
Your Honor, first of all, we apologize for being late this morning. Other than that, Your Honor, he's still in treatment. He's still in Black Family Development. I got a verbal report, but I'm waiting for a physical report from them. He's also JAMS compliant at this time, Your Honor. No positive screens, and he's had some ups and downs as he reported. He's having a lot of ups and downs since he's been with our program, but he's still maintained his sobriety. He's still working his program. This is probably the best time ever for him to be in a program like this. So he's still working on phase 1 requirements. So we're just pushing to get him to phase 2. So that'll be in short order, but right now he's in compliance with phase 1.
All right, very good. Mr. Gonzalez, do you have any questions for the team?
No, last time we went to court, we talked about getting me a restricted license. I don't know if anything came back for that because it got revoked, I think it was something like that. But other than that, everything's going good, thank God, and thanks to the team. And I always tell Mr. Yancey that if it wasn't for me meeting you guys and getting into this program, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And I'm really grateful for all of you guys because I was going down a bad path. And yes, like I talk to my group, and when I go to my group meetings and I tell them you guys are the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yes, hang in there, Mr. Gonzalez. Hang in there. You owe it to yourself. You deserve it. You're worth it. And your kids are worth it. They're counting on you. So work hard. We're glad you're here.
My son joined the chess team and he's happy about it. And he's been doing good. And every day I asked them all, like my nephew, I forgot yesterday to ask my oldest, how was his day in school? And I asked my little one, my nephew, and he comes out of nowhere and he goes, are you gonna ask me how my day was? I was like, yes, I was getting there. So it's like they see the interest and I'm there for them. And so so I'm just here at the house, just waiting till my 11 o'clock meeting at the school, because I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna deal with it. It shows them that I'm there. Back then, I wouldn't be there. I would be occupied doing something dumb. But now it's like I have time. My mindset is right, and it's like I feel good of myself because I wasn't this person yesterday. That's the thing about it. I wasn't this person back then. So I feel really good of myself. And I'm like, I'm eating good. I feel good. I'm like, my job loves me. So I'm doing really good. Even though rocks will get thrown at me, I stay positive and I think of everything I could lose before I F up.
There you go. Think about the cost. Always think about the cost. It's always going to cost you more than that moment of enjoyment.
Yes, because I've lost a lot of good jobs, a lot of good relationships, a lot of good friends, like people there. And so before I mess up, I think about who I'm going to let down, and that will be myself.
Yes. All right. Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor, we're going to have him come back on Zoom on September 29th at 8:45.
Okay, yes. Thank you. All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes.
All right. I want you to
So it's
enjoy.
8:45 now?
8:45 now.
Yes.
Okay, yes. All right, then. So you guys, want me to stay on Zoom or?
Nope, you are free to leave, sir.
Okay, all you guys have a blessed day and thank you so much.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
You too. All right, Attorney Griffin, Miss Andrews is not on my docket. They said that you spoke with her.
Yes, Your Honor. I've had the privilege to speak with everyone that's not on your docket today.
Okay,
walk in. Yeah, so for Miss you said Miss Andrews?
Yes, it looks like Deja Andrews.
Right, I have her case in front of me, Your Honor. I can just briefly tell you what it is. It's a non-payment.
Can you give me a case number? Because I have to take a recess in just a moment. And so if you could give me the case numbers. But before you do that, I need to close out the remainder. I have 10:35. Let me do that just real quickly. I need to get some dates. For Ms. Messer, for Crystalline Messer, U418-08717, Z8082891, and case number 193993231. For Ms. Messer?
Yes, Your Honor, I did have positive contact with Ms. Messer. Her next date will be October 3rd of this year on Zoom at 8:45.
All right.
She's doing great.
Very good. And then I have for David Tolliver, 210-446-3401.
Yes, Your Honor, I did have contact with Mr. Tolliver also. He's doing great, about to move. We're going to have him come back on September 29th at 8:45 for Zoom.
September 29th, very good, at 8:45. Thank you. And then just remember, do an MAT check on him, please.
Yes.
For update. All right, very good. All right, Mr. Griffin, Miss Andrews has been on. Give me a case number. We're going to add her to my docket today. Give me a case number for Deja Andrews.
Yes, Your Honor. We have SP 12923872.
And what is the charge?
Your Honor, that charge is defective brake lights.
It's a civil infraction.
It is a civil infraction. She has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total of 5 cases. She pled guilty to 1, and she was ordered to give order to complete a payment within, I believe, 60 days. She failed to make that payment. And so a warrant was issued for her arrest, and the civil infractions all went into default status.
Yes.
She indicated to me that she was under the impression that she could get into a payment plan by the date.
I'm very clear when I do my sentencing. When I give you the time to pay, that is your payment plan. Pay by that date. So I'm not certain what I can do for her today, But go
No,
ahead.
and I indicated that information to her, Your Honor, that I've been in front of this court many times, and you are very clear on the your expectations when persons say that they can't pay that day. And so she failed to appear. However, I do not believe the only issue is, Your Honor, well, the one issue is she doesn't have a warrant anymore. I believe it's scheduled for her to pay by the 19th now, but that doesn't take into account that everything went into default. So I guess I'm asking the court, I guess if she can just have, because she's saying that she can pay the original, is I think $375 for the original plea for I guess a license ticket. She can pay $250 today and the $75 balance by the 22nd. But
So this is what I'd like to do. Come back to see me on the 22nd when you have paid those, and then when you've paid everything that you were supposed to pay, and then we will look at giving you your dismissals, okay, and setting aside the defaults. But I can't do it. You didn't keep your word. I can't set them aside now. That's extra work for my staff, and that's not fair to my clerk. So I'm going to leave things just like they are. She can come back on the 22nd, do a walk-in just like she did today, and hopefully we can get, if everything is paid for, then I'll honor her dismissals and set aside and her defaults and all that. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, can I just have her unmute and just say that she understands?
Yes, Miss Andrews, if you could do that.
Okay, so I may need a little clarification.
No, Miss Andrews, let me just give you a little clarification right before you start. You pay the $375 by September 22nd.
Okay.
And then you come back to court.
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right.
And
Do you need any more clarification?
Pardon?
Do you need any more clarification? Is that you understand? Okay.
All right. Thank you, Miss Andrews.
Would I be here at 8:30 a.m. or should I come?
Yes, ma'am. 8:30 a.m.
All right. 8:30. Okay. Thank y'all for your time.
Thank
You're welcome.
There was a Miss Anderson that was on, but she needs to put on a top report. We are live on YouTube, and so you still have to appear as if you are in court. Let's go to Mr. Fleming. Mr. Fleming, the only reason I'm gonna do your case right now is so I don't hold up Mr. Yancey. But you know you got on here when you got ready, sir.
No, ma'am, I apologize to the court. I am dealing with other payments and it truly slipped my mind. I really apologize.
I know that's not your norm, so I'm not gonna beat you up about it today, okay?
Thank you. No, I don't miss no court dates.
I know you don't. All right, let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 211-306-871. State your full name for me.
James Major Fleming.
All right, Mr. Fleming. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing, hanging in there.
You didn't give me an adjective to describe how you doing. You said you just doing. What's going on with you?
I'm doing, it's good. Just a lot of payments, but some good things are going on now. I have gotten Smart Start, so
you have the interlock in your car?
Yes, well, and my girlfriend's car.
Okay, so you're going to be able to drive once you get that restricted license.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, you have to make
I
sure.
would be. Yes, I would be more excited. I just, got other things we talked about last court thing. I moved, so
okay.
I moved out to Oakland County, so that's the whole thing. And,
okay.
And settling some Detroit tax issues that we're still working out. And actually, that's who I was on the phone with. And working those things out so that I'm not garnished or anything like that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very
good. But yes, things are going up, but I'm familiar with the drill by now. I was a little anxious to get back out there driving, but I'm still patient, working the program. It'll be done with me when it's done. in no hurry, just enjoying the ride of it. Something different, very different. And I doubt very, very seriously that anyone would ever see me again.
All right,
In
not
this
for this, sir.
situation. No, not for this. You may see me at dinner somewhere, but not this. Yeah.
All right. So listen,
Yes, but
Mr. Fleming, with that Smart Start, you want to make sure that when they are giving you the instructions of the do's and don'ts, that you pay very close attention and that you
yes,
follow them. Okay?
yes, he's made that very clear. I mean, getting in and out of the car. So yeah, stuff like that. I was just down there recently, but I think you were busy. We were coming to see you, and I'm not sure if you were real busy or not. So
I'm
I was
certain
like,
they keep me busy. I promise you I wasn't around here just enjoying myself.
oh, I know that.
All right. All right. Very good. So let me hear from Mr. Yancey.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Fleming, he's hanging in there. Like you said, he's dealing with a lot of different things, but you know, he's working on them, and you know, he's still in compliance with his screening, still in compliance with his outpatient treatment. Waiting for a progress report from them. And as he's talked about, he's working on his restricted license. We just have a couple more things to send off. And other than that, he should be able to get his restricted license. He thinks his income will increase once he's able to drive. So he's looking forward to that. We're looking forward to that. And he's in compliance with his phase 2 right now. We just want to hang in there in phase 2, see how he's doing, and then we'll take it from there. But he's in compliance at this time, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. Very good. Anything from any of the team members asked to Mr. Fleming?
Yes, Judge. Keep up the good work, Mr. Fleming. We're proud of what you're doing. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. Be proud of yourself. Thank you, sir. Be safe also. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Fleming, you have any questions?
No, not at the moment.
All right. If nothing else, Mr. Yancey, what's next?
Yes, Your Honor. We're going to do a face-to-face with Mr. Fleming on September 29th at 10:35.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Fleming?
Yep.
All right. You are in great shape, sir.
Thank you. It's you know, it's been a little journey. It feels like it's been a while. I mean, we started this, I believe, in the winter sometime. But you know, I think it's normal to get a little anxious and ready to get back to some normalcy in my life. And
you will.
Yeah.
You will get there. One
Oh,
day
I know when it's time. When it's time.
you'll get there and you'll be able to stay there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. If nothing else, enjoy the rest of your week, Mr. Fleming. Be safe.
I
and
will.
know we're here for you. Okay.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. I am going to ask Lakeisha Anderson to start her video. Miss Mack, did you get my message about Mr. Aiken?
I did, I responded, but you know, I don't have good reception here, but there's no answer. Miss McCall tried to contact him and there's no answer and he is not in the courtroom.
That's not like him.
I know, that's what, and she said, Miss McCall said that he was just here Tuesday, so she's concerned.
All right. Ask Miss McCall if we could reach out, get with Mr. Morgan or Mr. Wade to ask if we could do a wellness check for Mr. Aiken.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I will adjourn him to tomorrow. I'm not going to, Mr. Reed and Attorney Griffin, I'm not going to KP is Mr. Aiken. He's my 10 o'clock. It is unlike Mr. Aiken to not be responsive to his probation officer. And so I'm going to order or ask for a wellness check on Mr. Aiken.
Yes, Judge. Thank you. I know that Mr. Aiken has significant medical issues.
Yes,
So
he
I'm
did.
also concerned. Thank you for that, Judge. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so that's case number Z8080911. I'm going to adjourn it to September 16th, 2022, and I'll put it on again for 10 o'clock a.m. All right, very good. Let's see, Mr. Attorney Griffin, for Lakeisha Anderson, what's going on with Miss Anderson?
Your Honor, for Ms. Anderson, she also is not on the docket. I do have the case numbers. She indicated to me that she was here for a regular scheduled court date on September 7, 2022. However, she said that she was left in the breakout room, I guess, until after a certain.
Wait, 1 second, 1 second.
Mhm.
All right, we're good. Go right ahead.
So my client indicated to me that she was scheduled for September 7th, 2022. She indicated that she appeared on that day. She stated that when she appeared, she was in the breakout room, I guess, for an extended amount of time, and she believed that she probably was just left in there. And
Well,
she said
eventually we close the breakout rooms and everybody comes to the main session. Miss Matt, can you give us a case number so she can look it up?
yes, Your Honor. The lead case
I
number.
have it.
Okay.
I have the case number, Judge.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, it's SP 132-47732. And I believe she has a count 1 as well. Count 2 is in warrant status and count 1 is in default. Because it's a civil infraction.
Okay, so wait a minute. Count 1 is a civil infraction, it's in default.
Yes.
Count 2,
Yes.
I didn't hear what you said on count 2.
Count 2 is in warrant status. The charge for that case is no insurance misdemeanor. It went into warrant status on September the 7th.
Did she have a balance owed? Did I accept the plea or no?
No, ma'am. She, according to what's in the system, it looks like she didn't show. That's what it looks like, because there was no plea taken that day.
Okay, and so counsel, usually, and Miss Wilson, you can correct me if I'm wrong, usually at the end of court, when I call everybody in, then the breakout rooms are closed and everybody's brought into the courtroom. So she was not in a breakout room. She could not have been there and not brought back into the courtroom.
Your Honor, the only information, like I said, from my client, she's saying that she did appear. And she said she indicated who she spoke with also.
Judge, if I may, her name is familiar. I don't remember the specifics of her case, but the name Lakeisha Anderson is familiar to me. So I don't know if I talked to her or Mr. Fikens talked to her, but that is a familiar name. And I'm not sure whether she was here for pre-trial or trial. Maybe the ROA would reflect that, but the name is
it wasn't
familiar.
a trial, and it sounds like she may have been here, Your Honor, for also like on a Wednesday. I'm not sure what this is.
So she was scheduled for a pre-trial on September the 7th at 1:30.
Okay, because she indicated she gave me the name of the attorney, and it was, I guess, one of the specialty court attorneys, Your Honor. That's the information she gave me. So I'm not sure. I wasn't here on that day. I'm just asking the court to consider removing the warrant, setting aside the default, and giving her a trial date. She's asking for a bench trial because she gave me information in terms of, she said she was here on the 7th. She told me the attorney she spoke with, and she said she checked the ROA I guess the next day or the day after, and then it was showing the warrant status. And so she's here today.
This time I'm going to grant it, but let's make sure, because some people, they wait for a long time and then they just leave. And then when they come back, we're done. That doesn't constitute for having been here. This time I'll allow it, but going forward, I can't afford to do that. My docket is it's always so congested. So
Yes,
But
Your
I'll do it today. I'll set aside the warrant. I'll take the matter out of default. Miss Matt, give us a trial date, please.
How far out you want to do it, Judge? She frozen? Is she frozen?
She was frozen, but now I don't see anything.
I don't see it. Did we lose her?
No, her name is still there. It's just
I still see her picture, but
oh, I don't even see that, Miss Mack.
okay.
Judge is frozen. Miss Anderson gone.
Miss Anderson left.
Yeah, maybe she got disconnected. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess the judge got disconnected too, because Ms. Wilson, now I see you twice.
Yeah, she made me the host. She'll be back.
Okay.
Attorney Griffin?
Yes.
Miss Anderson, she didn't give you my name, did she?
No, not at all. I think she's like I said, I think it was on a Wednesday. I think she spoke with she said Jessica. So I think she's talking about one of the attorneys
I'm
for
not here
special.
on Wednesday, so but the name is familiar to me. Maybe it's another Lakeisha Anderson.
Let me see. Well, no. That was I'm looking at the wrong date. Yeah, that was Wednesday the 7th. So no, she was dealing with the other specialty court.
Okay.
Attorney. Okay. I'm glad you're back, Miss Anderson.
Okay, Mr. Griffin and Mr. Reed, the judges told me, I don't know if Miss Anderson can hear me, but I'm gonna give her trial date.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to her as an email also, because I have her email address.
Okay, it's gonna be October the 3rd at 10:45.
10:45. Ms. Anderson, did you hear that? October the 3rd at 10:45. I'm gonna also send it to you as an email.
Okay, October the 3rd at 10:45.
Okay, so you did hear it. Okay, so you're good.
No, I didn't hear everything. I didn't
No,
hear
I'm saying,
everything.
no, I'm just saying October 3rd, 10:45, that's your trial date, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
And what was the other stuff that was said? Because I didn't get a chance to hear it like the phone.
Everything will be done on that date. Your cases will be dealt with on that date, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you have a good day, Miss Anderson.
You too. Bye. I can leave.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right.
Okay, good enough.
Ms. Mack, is the, are we, I guess, is that the end of the docket?
Yes, and that's it. We're done. Ms. Wilson, you can shut us down. That's it for today. Have a good day, everybody.
Okay, we're finished. Okay,
All right, we
thank
are
you.
finished.
Pleasure working with you, Attorney Griffin. Thank you.
Great working with you, Attorney Reed, as always. You all have a great day.
You do the
All right,
same.
ladies and gentlemen, goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye, Ms. Wilson.